My name is Terence Dores Cruz. I'm a PhD candidate at the Vrije Universiteit Amsterdam. I'm very excited about this opportunity to showcase our work on gossip and reputation in everyday life. Gossip is argued to be a key feature of reputation-based cooperation that is characteristic of human society. We define gossip as a sender communicating to a receiver about the target who is absent or unaware of the content. As such, gossip can function to form and update the reputation of others. These reputations contain broadly whether others can be trusted to be cooperative or not. Reputation informs cooperation with others when encountering them, known as indirect reciprocity, or when selecting a partner, known as partner selection. Both involve rewarding people with good reputations and avoiding or punishing people with bad reputations. While theory and lab research support these ideas, there's a lack of observations of gossip in its natural setting, that is, in daily life. To achieve this, we conducted a study consisting of two parts in a Dutch community sample. First, in an intake, participants listed a network of the 15 people they most frequently interact with within their everyday life. For each of these people, they then rated their relationship value. This consists of a combined index of trust, closeness, conflict, and welfare trade-off ratio. A high score indicated a more valuable relationship. The second part was an experience sampling study. Participants received 4 text messages a day for 10 days in which they answered an online survey about gossip. Per message, participants randomly reported on either sending or receiving gossip. In each survey, they answered questions about the content of gossip. For example, rating to what extent it described the target as untrustworthy versus trustworthy. Participants also reported how they would act towards the target of gossip based on the received gossip. Specifically, they reported to what extent they would go out of their way to help the target and to what extent they would avoid the target. Finally, participants rated the relationship value of all involved parties at that moment and indicated whether others were in their reported network. Our main findings support the role of gossip in reputation-based cooperation. Receiving gossip describing a target as more trustworthy had a significant positive effect on intentions to help that target. Gossip about the target's trustworthiness also had a significant positive effect on the relationship value of that target. This means that controlling for relationship value at intake, trustworthiness gossip increases the relationship value of the target, indicating a change from intake to experience. In turn, this change in relationship value positively relates to intentions to help the target. This explains the effect of the gossip content as shown by a significant indirect effect. We see a similar pattern when looking at intentions to avoid the target, but in the opposite direction. Receiving gossip describing a target as more trustworthy had a significant negative effect on intentions to avoid that target. A change in relationship value, as described previously, negatively related to intentions to avoid the target. Again, this explains the effect of the gossip content. Concretely, this means that receiving gossip about the target being trustworthy leads people to update the reputation of this target in a positive way. In turn, this could lead to facing targets and being willing to help them. This means that gossip and reputation can enable cooperators to a sort, and that good reputations are associated with benefits, a key aspect of successful cooperation. Conversely, this means that receiving gossip about the target being untrustworthy leads people to update the reputation of this target in a negative way. In turn, this could lead to avoiding targets and being unwilling to help them. This means that gossip and reputation can enable cooperators to avoid costly interaction with non-cooperators, and that bad reputations are associated with costs, another key aspect of successful cooperation. Taken together, this leads us to conclude that gossip in daily life can function to address key aspects of cooperation. Gossip is used to impact and update the reputations of people in ways that could informally regulate cooperation through indirect reciprocity and partner selection. Thank you for your attention. I'm happy to take any questions through email or Twitter and refer to the preprint for any further details. Thank you again.